everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the Real Collective podcast. My name is Brendan McKeegan.
And I'm Sean Tasse.
Sean, can you tell us about what the Real Collective stands for?
Well, the real is actually, Brendan, an acronym. It stands for Real Estate Agency Leaders. And what that means is that we as a group of agents, a collective, if you will, want to be leaders in terms of agency. And what agency means in terms of real estate is that you are owed a fiduciary service by the person who is serving you, as well as the other people who are helping out. So we want to give back to the community and give our clients a service that exceeds their expectations. That's a real quick synopsis about what the Real Collective is. This podcast is hopefully going to open up a space that we can have these high-level conversations in a way and invite our clients in to the conversations that we're having about agency and real estate in Ottawa. I think there's actually an opportunity for real estate in Ottawa to get better. I think traditional real estate has been dropping the ball in terms of, level of service to clients, transparency, among other things. So, if there's an opportunity to improve, let's hope that we can do that for our clients. Internally, our collective, our group, we try to lead our what we're doing with the internal motto of let love lead. So we want to have compassion for what we're doing, for the people that we're serving, and hopefully it shows as we go through this process of uncovering everything in the course of this podcast. My name is Sean Tasse. I am a real estate broker and owner of the Real Collective. This is the Real Collective podcast. I've been in real estate since 2013. Before that, I have been a lifelong salesperson. My first job was selling knives door to door. Before real estate, I was managing at a car dealership here in Ottawa. Lived my whole life in Ottawa, all the way from Canada to Orleans and to the south end of Ottawa, and really have a desire to help people, and I get to realize it through real estate. Got 2 kids, a wife, 2 dogs, a house. There's no white picket fence, but very, very typical dude. So I'm not that special. I'm nothing other than a regular guy who is happens to be in real estate. I like to run, I like to play soccer, and I like to play volleyball, and I like to hang out with people. I very much miss hanging out with people in real life because I am definitely an extrovert.
My name is Brendan McKeegan. I'm a realtor with the Real Collective team as part of RE/MAX. Also, since 2003, I've been a professional stand-up comedian. I've toured around the world. You can check me out on realfunny.ca. And you can check me out at shows around town. And that's where hopefully some good times are going to come into this podcast, where it's a little bit more genuine and maybe just a little bit more on the human side of things, as opposed to, yes, everything is perfect. Isn't real estate wonderful? So that's what we're going for. So we're going to tackle some real estate, but then we're also going to have some fun with guests. I mean, we might even have some other comedians on the show. Yes. Okay. My daughter wants to go to the park. She's 2.5 years old. I think for the podcast, what people can expect is we're going to have some fun off the top. We're going to tell you guys what's going on in the show. We're going to have a nice little segment where we can delve into real estate right away. Maybe a top 5 list of what to expect. Maybe just little tips and tricks and pointers. Maybe we point out things in the Ottawa market that you might not have thought about. We've got little segments in the middle that we can talk about, and then at the end of the show, we'll switch gears a little bit. Maybe talk about just real estate in general. Have some fun with it. Have a good time. Have some guests in. Talk about what they're experiencing, and they might not even be realtors. They might not even be real estate related. Maybe just people in the Ottawa area. Everyone's got to live somewhere. We're going to talk to them, see what they're going through.
Yeah, I think who knows, right? We might get some people in who are talking about different, might have home inspectors on, or stagers, or mortgage brokers, or lawyers, and then some typical life people. So, some maybe like a nutritionist, or someone who can help you better your life in general. So all these different people who we run into as we're going through life, not just real estate, maybe a childcare provider, who knows, like all the different things that we might be seeing. I mean, Brendan, you and I are both fathers, so obviously, surprise, you might not have known, but finding people who it's like, hey, what's it like to be a dad or a parent in real estate in Ottawa these days? What are the different things that you're thinking of, and there's special interests I think that both of us have that might have a chance to show up here in different ways. And who knows, it's going to be exciting every week. It's going to be something new. We might even wear different clothes for each episode.
Right. And that would be crazy.
Right? Yeah.
Not Simon Cowell every episode with a black t-shirt. But the thing with Ottawa real estate is that it's pretty unique to begin with. I mean, from downtown Ottawa, you've got modern condos and homes built in the early 1900s. And then a half-hour drive from there, you've got rural homes that are on well and septic. So there's no shortage of areas to cover. Plus, we've got the suburbs and what to expect when you're buying in Orleans or Canada or Barhaven, or selling in those areas for that matter. And then downtown. So it's a hodgepodge of real estate fun. So we're going to walk you through it, and hopefully you learn something, or hopefully you're just entertained.
Well, what if you can learn something and be entertained? Wouldn't that be the best of both worlds?
That would be, Sean. Thank you for asking. I really think that's the goal of the podcast. I'm really hoping that you and I can get on the same page and have conversations with each other where it's more like conversations and not staring at the green light on our laptop, making a video for people and saying, hi, tune in, Brendan and Sean with the Real Collective Podcast. Anyway, I'm looking forward because you and I don't necessarily see eye to eye on every topic. So people can expect that even though we're going to be talking about a lot of real estate things, it's not just going to be Sean and I doing a sales pitch every week and trying to get you to buy a home or something like that. We're here to kind of help you through the process and talk about the big things and take a side. We're gonna debate, and I might even win one. You don't know.
You don't know. That's the one. You don't know. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
I've thought about this a lot, and I want to just say I don't quite know. I want to say super speed, because then I could get a lot done. No, because listen, super speed, once you jump, you're pretty much flying. You can also run across an ocean. You can also vibe yourself through a wall. Might come in handy at a home inspection. Maybe you got to know what's behind it to look at the foundation. I don't know. Hey, is that cracked? Let me vibe through it and see. What do you think? Some person is just hiring superheroes? That's not a thing. I know superheroes for hire is, but we've already seen what happens in The Boys. I don't want to be a corporate shill.
I feel like
man, I'm going to be a realtor with super speed. I'm like, hey, can we see this home in 30 seconds? Boom. Done. Where is it? Guam? I'm on it.
Would you attach them to you and go?
That's up to them. I would tell them about G-forces and what to expect.
I feel like I would want to ride.
Yeah, probably. I'd have a little saddle.
Front or back?
Shoulders.
Oh, yeah. What about like getting through doorways?
Vibing.
All right.
Everything vibes.
But okay, so whoever you're attached to on the saddle vibes?
Phase through.
Okay.
What's yours?
That's obviously it's like Charles Xavier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Telepathy, right? Telekinesis? Yeah. No, not. I want to use my mind more actually like Jean Grey. I want to use my mind to do all the stuff that Xavier can do, but then I also want to be able to move things with my mind. So both telepathy and telekinesis. So yeah.
It would really help with renovations. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, it would help
with the drywall. Done. Take Wolverine's healing factor after being rejected by people so often, which is part of real estate.
I would.
I'm fine. I'm good. Don't worry about it.
What, like healing, like emotional healing?
I don't know, because he doesn't seem like he emotionally heals.
Ever. He just holds on to it forever.
Right. It's only physical healing. Wolverine does not emotionally. He doesn't have emotionally healing capabilities.
Well, then nobody's physically beating you up in real estate negotiations.
Yeah, I guess.
I feel like I'm going to stick to mine. I feel like super speed is like the weakest, because I think of like this I'm like the Flash. Come on, nobody's like, yeah, the Flash, the top choice.
It is for a lot of people.
No. That's my retort.
So this is what you guys can expect is useless stuff like this, but also useful stuff. And we're gonna combine the two to have a nice little cohesive half hour of power.
Midway between useless and useful.
Yeah.
Will be on the show.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna be like a BuzzFeed list that's takes up your time, but you're like, oh, that was entertaining. I like that.
Yeah, it just takes up your
I
time.
don't want to oversell it for anybody.
That's right. Yeah, set the bar here so that we can at least deliver
exactly
moderate. So then the question is, we'll have to put this out to the people who are watching this intros. Who won the debate of superpowers between Brendan and I?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with mine with super speed.
Yeah, that's fine. So I think we need to ask the people who are watching or listening to put their comment in the chat of what do they prefer in terms of superpower. Or out of the two of us, who won, or is there something that we're missing?
Guys, it's going to be a great time. Come and check us out. I'm going to be the Real Collective podcast with Sean and Brendan.